What's up, you guys? Welcome to another day in the life video. Today I'm going to be showing you what a typical Tuesday looks like and everything that goes on when I'm running my small 3D print farm. We have a lot of work to do, so let's get right to it. So to start out today, the first thing we have to do is go in here where the printers are and get printer 1 running again. So first thing I do when I wake up is I come down here, I empty the printers from the prints from the night before. I look at my spreadsheet and I make sure they're reloaded for the morning prints. I go back up to the computer, print them all, and then they're ready to go sometime around mid-morning to lunch. That's usually when I'm able to come back down here and actually start working. A lot of you guys already know that I stay home with my son Henry. He's a 1.5-ish, a little under that. So the only time I have to work down here is when he's napping. So I run the prints first thing in the morning around 6 a.m. They're done around 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that range. And that's usually when I'm back down here for my morning work session. So let's go in here and start getting this printer running. All right, so printer number 1 is done. That's the one we're gonna be getting running again. And then all of these, you can see these bottom 3 are still running and the top 3 are still running. All right, so I don't have to actually change anything. I'm working on printing the rep rack system, so they take about 2.5 hours for each of these pieces. I've got my PETG loaded back there, so now I've just got to go upstairs and run this again. So let's head up there. Here's one piece from the rep rack system. That's a video that I'm working on right now, but the pieces are taking a bit longer to print than I expected. I think I've got like 11 or 12 of them finished now. It's gonna end up going on this wall over here and possibly this wall over here too. But that's going to be its own video. It's just taking me a while to get to it, but you guys will see the prints, the process, and the final product once it is done. All right, so I'm sending this print to printer 1. And now that I've done that, the next thing that I need to be working on is my nameplates. So when we were just downstairs, we saw that all the printers were running. In the first morning session, I'll either run basically all nameplates or I'll run all barbell parts. Both of them take about the same amount of time, 5 to 6 hours per each print. So I have a morning session, an afternoon session, and then overnight I'll run prints that are 8, 9, 10 hours long, something like that, just to make sure I'm using my time effectively. So right now I need to get the nameplates printing because I had barbell parts printing this morning, so afternoon prints need to be the nameplates. That's the way it's been working right now, so I'm gonna work on these, and then once I get all of them drawn and ready to go, we'll head back downstairs because we still have a lot of work to do down there. All right, I've finished drawing all of my nameplates. Time to go back downstairs and work on actual print shop things. I know I need to clean up and sweep, and the place is just really a mess. So let's head down there, start cleaning, and see what else needs to be done for the day. So we'll do a quick walk around before we actually get to work cleaning everything up. This is what it looks like in here most mornings. I have to open a lot of rolls of filament, so there's usually some trash on this table. It's been a little bit since I've swept, so we need to clean up. And then in here, I have a lot to clean as well. So this box has started to pile up from where I take the strips off after I've printed something. And then back here is a real disaster. So look at all of that poop. Poop management is a problem. So that's something we'll be working on, but we also just need to clean up because it's getting a little bit out of hand back here. We'll take care of the easy stuff first. That can be saved. And then all of this is trash. I think I've swept my floor in every single day in the life video that I've made. But you have to sweep a lot. This over here is just from shipping materials. This isn't even anything really to do with 3D printing. And it really got gross down here quick. I think this is only about a week's worth of junk. The barbell pieces have a lot of supports, so that's why there's a lot of pieces. Next task is to start working on all of the poop. Dump this out first. You hate to see it. If any of you guys would be interested in this waste, whether you melt it down or whatever you would do with it, I can ship it to you. Just let me know in the comments if you would be interested in my 3D waste. All right, these top 3 printers are finished printing now, which is great because now I need to get back there and clean up all the poop. So I'm gonna pull my ladder over here maybe and start working on this printer and see if I can figure out a way to route this poop somewhere else. This one right here, it's all kind of fallen behind. I didn't have a bucket for this printer, so I've just kind of let it go. The rest of these actually have buckets, so it should go a little bit quicker now. These 3 printers finished up just a little bit ago. Now I'm gonna get the prints off the plates, reload them according to what's in the spreadsheet, send them, and then I'll get back to work in there. The support's peeled right off. Alright, load them up and then we're done. I keep this iPad sitting over here. It tells me what is supposed to go into which printer and at what time of the day. It's really helping with the organization down here. Since I'm printing my products and products for other people, I gotta make sure everything stays on a schedule and it's running when it's supposed to. Alright, so red goes here. I make sure that filaments are sort of organized even though it seems a bit chaotic in here. White always stays right here. Black is always right here. And then the colors that are currently being used are kind of just stored behind me. Alright, so this is a nameplate in red. So I use Overture red for that. So something that's been kind of new with this new role that I've taken on is keeping colors in stock for the products that they need to go for. So my nameplates primarily use Overture, but I don't like Overture for the barbell prints. So I'm using mostly bamboo filaments for those. So I have a lot more filaments to keep in stock. So in my iPad or on my sheet, my Google Sheet, I make sure that I list it's a nameplate, so it needs to be this red so that it's just very clear and I'm not getting things mixed up. So this print is a nameplate. It's Overture red, so that's what I'm looking for. All right, that comes out. What is going in here? Bright blue. Another nameplate. All right, the printers are running for the afternoon. Now it's time for me to start getting things packaged and ready to be shipped out. So I have my nameplates that need to be cleaned and boxed, and then I have the Mini RX, the barbell products that also need to be cleaned and packaged. So those I have some supports that I have to remove, maybe some clamps I need to build or something, but there's tasks that need to be done in order for me to be able to ship products out today. I also have a box of filament that needs to be unboxed. So a couple more tasks to do down here, and then we're getting close to the end of the day. So as prints get finished, I stack them over here where the iPad is. In the morning, I need to come in and get all the prints from the night before. So I've got a bunch of plates and then the nameplates and a kettlebell that I'll have to come back for. And then over here is where I keep all of the prints that need to be processed and shipped out. So this is one order that's either shipping today or is like waiting on something. This is another order. These need to be processed and added to the stack, ready to go here. And then as I bring the nameplates in, they'll go right here. So I have all of this other space to process them and get them ready to ship. Ah, that was just a zip tie or whatever that thing is. Gonna work on cleaning the nameplates first. I'll be sure to do another full day of shipping video for you guys very soon because I am shipping a lot more things now and I think I have some more things to share. But for today, this will just be a quick little overview of the things that I do to ship out my nameplates and the Barbell products. All right, so for the nameplates, I just give them a little blast of heat with this blowtorch. I'll make sure that's linked down below for you guys. It runs on butane. I'll also make sure that some butane refills are linked as well. But I just give them a nice blast to knock off the hairs from the top of the surface. I want them to look pretty clean for people. You guys know they can have lots of little hairs, especially with detailed prints. And black is actually the worst. I used to hate shipping black nameplates to people because there were so many little hairs. Like, there's not that many, but you can see them on black compared to the other colors. But with this thing, it helps. It takes off pretty much all of them. It makes it look pretty crisp and clean, so see if you guys can tell. Okay, so for nameplates, I now actually use bubble wrap to keep them a little bit safer. It hasn't increased my cost too much, and I think it's just a little more peace of mind for the customer. So I just get a little piece and then I make sure that it connects in the back with a piece of tape. And then it goes in the box sideways. I include paper or whatever it is that I'm trying to promote at the time. Right now, it's actually these little minis, Zoo 3D minis. I'm sure you guys have seen them. It's only $10 a month and they're pretty easy prints and I have a lot of waste filament. So I've started including a free mini in every single nameplate package just to have a little more fun and try and get people over to my Macy Makes 3D website, so my Shopify store. So we're slowly trying to get people from Etsy over to Shopify, but this is just one of the ways that I'm doing that. It takes a little extra time, but I think it's worth it. I've only been doing it for like a week or so, and I've already had 3 people come to my website and actually buy more of the little minis, so might be something for you guys to try. I have this packing paper that I told you guys about in my shipping video. This is really just like painter's paper that they would put on the floor. And then that one is done. So my setup down here is working out really nicely for shipping. So when I was upstairs, I had to do a lot of moving around the room. It wasn't very tight and compact. I had things down here, things were upstairs, but now everything is right here. So I can do what I need to in the computer right here. I have my laptop. All of my boxes and shipping materials stay back here. And then my packaging was on the table just like you saw behind me. So I can package on the table, lay everything out, turn around, print what I need, go right back to work. So the move down here has been incredible. I'm really, really liking it. All right, nameplate orders are packaged and ready to go. Now I'm gonna work on this filament behind you guys that needs to be unboxed and put on the shelves. Right now we're actually out of all of my Overture white, so there's definitely some in there. And then all of the black is out. So I like to keep Overture black, Sunlu black, and Bamboo black all in stock. And now I'm actually gonna have to start keeping a matte black in stock for this. So lots of blacks in stock, but let's work on unboxing and get these shelves stocked a little better. Another task for today will be to order more filament. I feel like I'm always ordering filament. I think mainly I just need to do a Bamboo order, and they ship really fast actually. So I normally get all of my filament from Amazon for the most part, but now that I've started using some Bamboo, of course you have to buy that from Bamboo, but they ship really fast. Like I'll put my order in today and it will probably already give me the shipping notification today. And it takes like 2 or 3 days. It comes FedEx most of the time, I think. Overture white. Okay. All right, so I finished the unboxing. I took a break, took a quick lunch, Now I need to make sure that my printers are still running, make sure the afternoon prints are ready to go. I need to get the Mini RX products boxed up and ready to ship out. And then the last thing I have to do is set up the spreadsheet for tomorrow. So let's get started on those things. We only have about an hour and a half left of time to work, so we have a lot to do still. All right, so this one is done. I can take that off the plate. A 25 and another 25. All right, navy and grass. This is yellow. And grass green. And then in this one is gonna be another red nameplate. I don't know that I have red out. And I don't really want to open another one. So I'll save that for tomorrow morning. I'm finally ready to start packaging the barbells. So we've got these boxes that I'll need to put together, and then I'll be ready to start packaging these and get them ready to go. And then these boxes aren't super great. They have this giant seam down the side of them. So I just take my little tape gun and run it up the side too, just to make sure that nothing is gonna break or come out of these, because these sets are pretty heavy and they're shipping UPS. So I don't really know what shipping UPS had to do with anything. It's not like they're any rougher on things than USPS, but. So this is the set that I'm gonna be shipping today, and the supports have already been pulled out, you can see in the back. So that's what I would have had to do. Most of these over here still have the supports in them. And so if I'm pulling from the new stack and creating the order or whatever, I have to take the supports out of the back. So these have already been done, all of them. So I just need to get them in bubble wrap and into the box. Stacking them. And then the ends of this is kind of open. I don't want the plates to fall out, so I'll just tape all of the ends inside, and that will go in the box. Next, that had a plate holder that is gray. So I'll have one of these, a plate holder. It will have these pink dumbbells and this pink kettlebell. It also needs a barbell and clamps. So the barbells stay behind me, barbells, and then these cute little pink and mint clamps go with this order. Next goes in the barbell. Now the rest of this stuff. And now the last piece. Will it be enough? Yes, I think so. The perfect amount. Beautiful. Everything has been packaged. So I talked about this some in the last video, but inside of here, now that everything is in there, there's like almost an arm's length of empty space. So I'm gonna hook this machine up and you'll get to see how that works for a brief second. All right, it's ready. All I have to do is press start and then feed the bag through the rollers. And it's making air pillows. So now I just wait for it to make a bunch and then put them in the box, close it up by the label, and take it to the UPS store. I got a lot here. Time to start putting some in the box. And this one is done. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for this video. The rest of the day, I'm just gonna box this up, take it out to my car, and then go to the post office and the UPS store. And that's pretty much it. I'll run the printers again before I go to bed, but I will not be filming that part of my day. So this part of my day is gonna end here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked seeing what a day in the life of my small 3D print farm is like. I've started posting a little bit more content on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me over there and interact, that would be pretty cool. If not, hang out on YouTube and I'll see you guys in the next video.